Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali weighed in at 210 pounds, and he stands 191 centimeters tall. He'll square off against smoking Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
Muhammad Ali, formerly known as Cassius Clay, he's undefeated, 20 wins, 16 by KO. Smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, formerly known as Cassius Clay, introducing the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, smoking Joe Frazier.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Punch lands. Just misses with that jab. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Got out of the way of that right hook. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance. Because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these 2.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Missing with that jab. Frazier's got to get inside.
You've got long arms, and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep him out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use that enemy shot power.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Just missed with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Get back out there.
Just stay focused.
Just to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Look, don't be looking over one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart, otherwise they'll see it.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. That's
Same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next
And
one.
there's jab. Get me timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Sit back together. Listen, be smart when you go.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round. Come on.
And there's the bell to start round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did he do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That hook won't score. Can't find a home for that jab. With that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's there.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Joe Frazier is in trouble. How is Frazier still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Counter punch caught him clean. They need to be careful let him punch themselves out here. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Don't lose this fight here. Come on, we're getting back into this. You're betting
That is beautiful. That's That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on. You were thinking. You were smart. You were loading up. You were still... Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. And don't get carried away. Think about the defence on the end of what you do. Good work.
Jab, and breathe while he's stepping around.
He was coursed him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Go out. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it. Just stay focused.
There's the bell for round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Looks like trouble was averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? So much for boxing. This is a fight. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He just missed with that left jab. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick breath, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Did you see that? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good round.
Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
Down the middle. Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into
Don't worry about it.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. And you just getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it.
Let him back into this. You're betting this kid. Go back out there.
Can't figure you out. Great work. Just the same again. Don't change. Right. Let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
On to the 4th we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That jab doesn't score. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Is Frazier in trouble? Frazier never one to back off or back down.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Good counter punching. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Right uppercut just off target. Nice counter shot. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. The right hook misses. Good counter punch. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
You feel good?
Right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's like your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this right here. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set
To switch back on, get focused, and get your mind back on the job.
absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
So what you're doing. Don't lose this fight there. Come on, you've let him back in.
Finish him. Just get him on the end of the jab.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
And then we go again.
Sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
There's the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Holding nothing back here in the round. He threw a punch and just got countered. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself out? Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
He misses with that jab. Stamina is off the very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get out there, switch on. Get this boxing back. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just put your mind back. Get the focus back. Get that jump. Just box. Keep smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Back and win the round. Right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, get the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the... Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there. Abs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss it. He was close to this fight, and now he's laying back into it. And now, it's... Just get him on the end of the jab.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
And then start shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great.
Let's start the 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. His stamina is off the charts. Blocks that left hook. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy. The straight right just misses. And he
wasn't ready for that counter punch. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Is he going to punch himself out, though? A perfect counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? Just missed with that hook. They need to be careful they don't. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Shots in there. Come on, just get your shots off and don't give anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off immediately. Focused, don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just get back out there and win the round. Get out there will appear. You were thinking, you were smart, you were looking at what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back in. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about
the referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart. Don't be looking there for...
Round 7, here we go. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
The straight right just misses. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Tried to score with a jab. Punch, counter punch. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use pain over brawn.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Let's get the job. What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You got... Just the same again. Don't do this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into it. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Sets to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back. On the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. You've been coasting this fight, and now
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering.
And there's the bell for round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Punch, counter punch. The straight right just misses. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. A lot of effort being exerted here. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box it. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. The straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Just misses with that jab. Jab misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. All right? It's only one round that you've lost.
loading up, and you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget.
Now, it's a tougher fight. And he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute, stick on the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win.
Will appear. Good work there. The jab's working. Not.
That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
You're boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
That is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Go back out there.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
And we enter the ninth. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger stuff.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he scores with the counter. Unlucky to miss with that jab. His stamina is off the charts. A lot of effort being exerted here. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself out? Holding nothing back here in the round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Short time. Set him up. But you take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
You see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
And the power shots. Good one. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and what you do. Good one. The jab's working nice. Good 1-2 strike.
Focus. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Don't let back into the fight. Great man. Just stay
You want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Keep your timing already.
Basics. Get your rhythm back. Then we go again.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give it.
And here comes the 10th round. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Good defense from Frazier.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with that hook. And he scores with the counter. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Did you see that? Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Step back, come.
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Well done with that counter shot. Incredible work rate. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Couldn't land that jab. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Stop. What are you doing? Get your mind back.
He's won 2 straight now. Maybe can't miss it. Great work. Still.
Let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better.
Don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
Back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job. Get back out.
The jab's working nice. He's won 2 straight now. Maybe can't.
Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Great man. So just keep him on the end of his jab.
Get back together. Don't worry about that round.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
We don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nope, that hook won't score. Nice counter. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
If you're in with a powerful puncher, you know you've got to use brain, use smarts over it, because that powerful puncher knows he can depend on that power alone and neglect the technical side. You've got to be smart, frustrate them, use their own power against themselves.
Well, we're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. They need to be careful. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Starting to make.
Go out there, finish it. Good work there, the jabs are working.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Great work, stay focused, don't let him back into the fight.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Shots, keep smart. Just the same again, don't change too much yet. Keep doing what.
On to the 12th. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? His stamina is off the charts. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab misses. Nope, that uppercut does not score. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? His stamina is off the charts. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slow. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. much cardio was put in for this fight. It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on. I need you to...
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't get enough.
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out.
No, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do. Good work.
Now, don't wait. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take him.
Go out there and finish him. Just the same again.
Let's go out there, get your boxing back together.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Come on the end of his jab.
On your jab and breathe when you're stepping around. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet.
And there's the bell to start the round. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Catch and shoot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The right hook just missed. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Straight right just misses. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. How about that time counter shot? This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Stay focused.
Okay, now let him back into the fight back now. That's his round.
Good work. He's thinking. He's smart. He won't load him up, but he's
Time back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box it.
think about the defense and remember what you do. Good work. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't get him no free shots. Keep smart. Just the same again.
What are you doing? You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him
Here, and he's back to normal.
Now, I don't want you to load up around. Get back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then we go.
Good. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Taking your time.
Back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Don't worry about it.
They ring the bell, and here we go. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. That counter punch caught him clean. And they blocked the right uppercut. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nope, that jab not going to score. The straight right just misses. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face.
The fight is over.
And the referee says no more. This fight is over.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
So it is a TKO win here. No doubt about the outcome.
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again. Because a TKO, to me, it doesn't tell us the full story.